The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball game over.
He drives one, headed back toward the wall. It's out of here! Pete Alonso stands alone!
Nastiest, dirtiest pitches we have seen from any pitcher.
100 miles an hour.
This ball's launched to deep center field, and there it is, number 400 for Mike Trout.
Fly ball to right field, number 60! It's a drive down the line. If it's Ferenz's moment, it is! It's tied! Jones has arrived! As Churio strikes out, hold strike three. Ohtani deals. And a swing and a miss.
He's up to 10. Payoff pitch. Ohtani tees off. Deep right field. Shohei Ohtani.
His third home run. High fly ball. Left field. A springer. Dinger. Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It is gone in Game 7. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To beat the champ, you gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big.
Elliot Ramos.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
And now Bader up to the plate. Fouls away the first offering.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Left field. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. The tag, and got him at second. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Giants with the tying run on at first here on opening day. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Good job to fight that one off.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because the pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
That was pretty nasty. Back to the top of the order now. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Judge comes up empty there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
No, that's low.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Louis O'Brien.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Maximus notches the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Schmidt at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. There comes the throw. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Here comes the skipper. Willie Adames stands in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Judge on his way over. And that is that. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We go to the eighth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Curveball drops in there. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. That misses. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's in there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Chisholm batting with one down, takes the strike.
That's in. Ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. And that's outside.
Ball.
And it's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Slap the other way, foul. 2 down, nobody on.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
This one in the air, center field. Bader moving in on this one. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks back here in San Francisco. Bottom of the 8th. Rafael Devers digs in now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Oh, 1 down. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging for the K.
Wow, short work to Sidney Packen to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Ramos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, number 9.
So here's Bader now.
Bader.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Blackburn, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Back here at Oracle Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
On the ground to third. In time to Devers, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Ben Rice, the next to hit. And fouled off. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing the play has been very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hard hit to third. And 2 away now. So digging in, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Right side. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Fernando Cruz getting ready to make his season debut. Chapman, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Doval warming up as well. Got him swinging.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Luis Ariz stands in, and that is out of play. In the air, right field, and there's 2 down. Now here is Casey Schmidt.
Second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the now as it'll be a
Number 48.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Out to short, Adames. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. The Yankees with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That's the ball. Skips into dirt. In there, looking for the K. And that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Judge swings through it for strike one. Two on, one out. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
In effect.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those.
And there, sets him down on strikes. Now into the
game for the Yankees. Now playing third base, number 72, Jose Caballero.
Back here in San Francisco, on to the bottom of the 10th. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Out towards left center. Grisham on the move to the gap. He's got it. One away. So now with one away and a man at second. Stepping in, Patrick Bailey.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Stays alive. The Giants with the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Puts a bunt down. Caballero fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Oh, the ball will find you.
For the Yankees,
The new pitcher in the game, Mlb. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Lee in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The winning run on second base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Oracle Park, on to extra innings. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball!
That's a ball. That's inside.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sam Hench. New arm for the Giants, number 88. Man at second. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. To the right side, Schmidt. On to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a...
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Rosario in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the talent. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar. A chance at his first save of the year. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball